Uh, if this is your container and you put your copper oxides nano coated and you put a zinc on the other side, the whole purpose is to produce a field of carbon. When you are outside, why don't you nano coat your zinc plates too? Because now the field of nano coat goes further than the matter state. And you still get the same rate of production, even more. If you're in water, yes, okay, put your zinc and a copper. But if you do it outside, I mentioned this in one of the teachings, and nobody picked on it, and I repeated it a couple of times. Nobody understood, and that's how it was left. Because now the matter state has a field to here. The zinc state of nanomaterial has here. Why don't you get nano-coated copper and zinc nano-coated or the GANs and put it in the water? You still create carbon. You still will create CO2. But with a stronger field, because this is the beauty of this technology. You haven't changed the material on your plate. It's the same plate. But by making the GANs of it or nanomaterial of it, matter state field is this much from the plate. Nano is this much. When you have a GANs, is this much. This is what I tell you, the technology, the knowledge has become a spoon-fed knowledge, and this is, I feed when I want, so I'm in charge. But this is wrong, because you have to be in charge. You have to extend the knowledge. You've seen this. I talked about this even a couple of weeks ago. Go back on the knowledge. Go back on what was taught. Add to the knowledge or understand the knowledge correctly. Let's expand on this. Now we are here. I was talking about this with Caroline last night, or last night. She was asking me the question, what is that? I said, oh, now I understand. This is the repetition of the lesson to Caroline last night on the dinner table. You have a plate. Up to now, you put the plates inside. This is what you've done. And you created CO2. Some of you did a little bit to go further. This is the problem with you lot. Don't go little, go all the way. If you understand it, you go all the way. If you don't understand it, you go little. See, let other make mistakes. You already made a mistake. You joined the Keshe Foundation, so make all the mistakes all the way through. So you put in there, you're happy, you put your zinc plate inside, and you're nano-coated because you don't want to lose your nano-coating in it. So it means you haven't understood the totality of the knowledge. You're working with a field plasma. We call it the field plasma technology. So go back to what the others did if you don't feel safe. Orange, zinc oxide, copper oxide, CH3, and give me a color, amino acid. What you did, you filled up with water, you drank it, says, oh yes, it tastes like an orange, it feels like an orange, and I feel good. So why can't you translate the knowledge across? If you could bring the feel and the taste of the orange here by putting the GANSs outside, how far are we from the technology understanding? Now, do the same with your zinc. Put your zinc outside, GANs of it, put your nano-coated GANs of the copper, you still make the field of carbon. You make a pure CO2. Massive amount. You don't need to be inside it. But you still have one dilemma, because you can't say they can't be there. You put it in the water to see it at the bottom. But we moved from this. This is last century teaching. 3 months ago in Keshe Foundation is like 1,000 years of evolution of the man understanding. This is from 1,000 years ago, donkey time. We have moved to field technology. You still have a GANS. You understood that much. You have your GANSs there. You have created a field. So in this space, there is a field of the copper without oxidization. You put the water in, now you have a copper. If you can convert this field, you will receive a pure diamond. I spoke how to make crystals. You never listened. It's the repetition. Put the water in there, you want CO2, you get CO2. Extend the knowledge further. I want to know how many of you will do this. You made the orange juice water, put the orange here, and now do the reverse. And try to breathe from the environment on the top. And see if you feel the taste of the orange, the energy of the orange. The answer is yes, before you try. But try it because you want to be convinced. Show me I believe it, because you don't even trust in the knowledge you carried. We entered from the plasma into field. We haven't changed the knowledge. It's the same. When you took the water, you drank it, you already entered the field plasma technology. But you need the water to confirm it. If you put the orange on the top of it without any water and breathe through it or walk in that space, you'll be literally, what can I say, swimming in the field of the oranges. You'll be orange in color as well if you want to stay there long enough. Because you haven't understood one part of it. The part I explained many times. Vertical people are the same as horizontal people. And then they're all made of amino acid. That's why smell of orange, taste of orange, body of the orange is an amino acid which you have created the balance for it, and it's trying to create a field balance. That's how you brought it here. This is what I was teaching yesterday to the doctors. Maybe you can understand, maybe we can teach you understand a little bit of it, but I'm sure you understand a lot of it. You had the orange, you had the fields, but you had to have a water to confirm you're right, because with the man has to see it to believe it. That's why we never believe anybody who says, I love you, because there is no bucket to show the size of the love. You have a system. You have a burned hand. You put amino acid, you put the zinc, you put the CH3, you put copper oxide, and a couple of other things if you understand it. You put the perfect hand, which hasn't been burned. You transfer the energy of here. You bring the burned hand and put it back up. The energy will heal you in no time. You have brought the replication of the totality of the structure into the plasma. Field plasma technology is far beyond the understanding of the man. You have a pain, you have a burn, because it's there. In the teachings I explained, use 3 different layers. Past few days I taught this again and again. But you have to see the water to be able to do it. Then I believe it.